Tomato soup cake? Ew. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth with Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties, and today I am following up with the haul of the Shop With Me video that you just saw last Thursday. Now, if you missed it, don't worry. I'm going to put a little eye in the sky at the top with the description of the link for that video below, so you'll be able to go back and watch the Shop With Me. Make sure you leave me a comment as if I missed something or if there was something you saw that I should have picked up. But today is the haul of what I actually did pick up while I thrifted at my local women's center thrift store, and it was a Thursday, so it was Thrifting Thursday, and you pay $3 for a vinyl bag that says Thrifting Thursday, as you saw in my video, and anything that you can get in that bag on Thursdays is 50% off. So I think I did pretty well. This is my receipt, and everything that I showed you today, plus a few Christmas items that I stashed aside for the collaboration that you just saw on the 23rd. Like I said, everything except those Christmas items were in my purple bag somehow, some way, and I only paid $18. And based on the receipt, the most I spent on any item was $2.50. So before we get started, let me dip into my gratitude jar and pick out the name of someone who has inspired me or helped me. And let me see if I can get it open. And it is Two Vintage Sisters. Oh, Melissa and Angela with Two Vintage Sisters. I love their channel. They find some really great things. So I'm going to link their channel below. Make sure that you go and subscribe and follow them. They have some great thrift along videos as well as some haul videos. But thanks, Melissa and Angela, for sharing your videos with us. And again, you guys go follow Melissa and Angela at Two Vintage Sisters. So let's get on with the haul. Okay, as you saw in the video, there was lots of glass. It was pretty loud in there, so I did have to do a voiceover. I'm getting better at those. So let me just start at the top. I found this beautiful tin, and I just love the colors and the graphics on this tin. Now, it was marked $1. It is a little rusty and crusty at the top, and so I did get it for 50 cents, but here is the inside. Thought it would make a beautiful planter. And this is the bottom, if you can see that at all. It's got a little reflection in there. It says Murray Allen Regal Crown, imported superior quality, exclusive confections. So I just thought this was really pretty. And I really like that it has a little rust and crust on there. I just think that it makes a beautiful tin. And like I said, a planter with that would be really pretty. All right, the next thing that I picked up was, I said in the video, I think I'm gonna save this for Halloween next year, but look how beautiful this little skull is. It is black and white and gold. It does have, I believe, Cozumel, Mexico on the top. And it is a little pottery piece. I don't know if that would be considered redware or if it's just a clay pottery piece on the inside. But I thought that was a beautiful, with the little tea light under there, letting the light shine in. Ooh, how scary. So I really liked that one. The next thing that I picked up was this enamelware dipper. Now, I've never seen a dipper before. I'm sure a lot of people have, but I haven't seen one. It does have a little bit of paint loss and rust in there, but I think that makes it darling. And because it has the little hole here, I thought hanging that near the front porch with a flower or a cascading plant would be really pretty. So I picked that up too, and I think she gave that to me for maybe 50 cents, so that was good. I love a trivet, and this I believe is reticulated, and it's a little silver trivet. And it does have the 3 little feet on the bottom, but I really like that, even to put a candle on top of that, just to add a little bit of dress up to something. But I like this, and I picked that one up. Then I found this great bowl. Look how beautiful this bowl is with all of the colors. Now, those of you who thrift a lot of the vintage pieces will know that this is a dar, I believe that's how you say it, piece. And I only paid $2.50 for this. This is made in England, and this was made in 1971. So it is a little vintage dar piece, and it's pretty big. The bowl is pretty wide, and it's pretty deep there, but I loved the colors of that. So I picked that one up, and that one was $2.50. Moving right along, I found the cutest jug, y'all. Look at this little jug. Now I thought with some cotton stems coming out of the top of that, because it looks like there's wax or something on the cork here, and it kind of feels like there's wax on there. Oh, it smells like syrup. It's sweet, so yeah, that's sweet. But here's the little graphic in the top. It is pretty dirty on the inside. I'll have to clean that up. But this says handmade, Basilic Incorporated, Springfield, Vermont. So maybe it is syrup, because I believe Vermont is where they tap the trees and get syrup. But I found this and I got it for $1. I just loved it, so I picked that one up as well. I got two adorable planters, y'all. The first one is more like a vase, but it says "A flower is love." And look at the graphic on that. Can you see the little girl and her little dog with her flowers? That is just beautiful. And it does have a long skinny neck, but I love the opening at the top there. And on the bottom, it says Genuine Porcelain Moppets, Japan. So, and it was $2.50. I'm gonna see if I can get it to, but I only paid $2.50 for this, and I just love the little graphic on there, her little face and her sweet dog. So I picked that one up. Now the next one was actually in the thumbnail of the shop along video that was posted last Thursday, and y'all, look at this planter. Is that not the sweetest thing? Look at those little bears, little sailor bears. So it is a boat with a little sailor and boy and girl with the big sail there. And I did pay $3 for this because, no, I didn't. I paid $1.50 because it was 50% off because it was in my bag. Now it's not marked or anything, but it does have a number on the bottom, and it's just got SS Friendship. So I love the name of their little boat there. But is that not so pretty? That is the cutest thing. I just love that. And so I am not sure of a maker or anything. I'll have to dig into that a little bit, but I just thought that was too sweet. Staying with pottery and ceramics, I found my very first piece of whole pottery. And it is a little creamer. I had never found a piece of whole pottery before. I just think this is beautiful. Now let me show you on the bottom that it does say whole. So it says whole, oven proof, USA. And so I just was so excited to find this, and I believe she gave this to me for like $1. So I love this. I have one other little piece, but it is not marked. But this is my first piece of whole. So I was super excited about that. And then another first for me was I found my first piece of monkey pod. This is a little nut dish, and it says The Wonderful Tree Shop, and it is out of Honolulu, Hawaii, and it is genuine monkey pod wood, and I only paid $1 for this. It was marked $2. It still has its sticker right here. Let me turn it this way so you can see it. But I love this. So it is a leaf. It probably is like a nut dish, but I just love this, so I picked that up. So that was another first for me. One big thing that I did get was for myself, not for resale, but it is this big cell kit from U-Haul. And the reason that I picked this up is because it has the sections and the different layers, and all the pieces are in there. I only paid $2 for this entire kit. And the reason that I picked this up is because this will help me stack breakables in boxes on top of each other, and there'll be, I can wrap them and put them in the little cells. And so I did pick that up. The next couple of things, and the last thing, as you saw in the video, the last place I went was the books. And you know I can't pass up the books. I always look at the books. So I will say that at my market, I had a couple of vintage cookbooks and they immediately sold. I would have been looking for more had I known that vintage cookbooks were such a big seller, but I only had like 3 or 4 and they all sold. So I kind of went in there with the intention of looking for some vintage cookbooks, and I did find some. So they had a group of Campbell's cookbooks, and I got 2 of the very same one, but it is cooking with soup. So I did get 2, but look at the graphics on that. So this is 608 skillet dishes, casseroles, stews, sauces, gravies, dips, soup mates, and garnishes. So I did look at the date on this. It has a lot of good, yummy stuff in here. How fun is this? This has a 1968 copyright date here, but I was able to pick up 2 of these. Now this is 1968 and this one is 1970. So one is a little bit older than the other, so there may be a few different things in there, but this has some specialties that they have written. So it says leftover ham, 1 cup, page 18. Let's see what they're doing on page 18. Oh, they're making favorite ham and potato bake. And so whoever had this cookbook made a few notes of things that they could do, like meatballs, page 31. So let's see about the meatballs on page 31. Oh, look, y'all. Green bean casserole. Who had green bean casserole for Thanksgiving? Raise your hand. All right, let's see. Page 31, many ways meatballs was what she was going for there. All right, and what else? Penthouse chicken on the cover. So this must be Penthouse chicken because it says Penthouse chicken on the cover, page 43. So the best part about this book is that someone really used it a great deal. And there's the recipe for Penthouse chicken. So I was drawn to this one because someone was going through the book and writing down their favorite ideas and dishes out of there. Yeah, and you know, I'm always looking for the sweet treats, but in the soup cookbook, I didn't really see any sweet treats, which, you know, oh wait. Story. It says surprise cakes and cookies on page 85. Oh my goodness. Surprise cakes and cookies, page 85. There's a rosy chiffon cake. Tomato soup cake. Ew. I don't even like tomato soup, much less ruin a cake with it. I think I'll pass on that. Yikes. So at least they had 1 or 2, but I'm not so sure about the tomato soup cake. Put in the comments below if you would eat tomato soup cake. I'll send you the recipe. You can make it and then tell me how it tastes. But I did get 2 of the very same cookbook. They're just 2 different copyright dates, one 1968 and one 1970. Another Campbell's cookbook. This is Easy Ways to Delicious Meals. And look at that, with all that sauce. All right, but let me see. I do not see a date on this book. Oh, yes, I do. This is the revised edition, 1968. Look at the back cover. This big old pot of baked beans, and it looks like it's got maybe ham cubes and pineapples sticking out of it. I mean, in actuality, it doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't look very pleasing. But I did get this 3rd cookbook, and it was also a 1968 cookbook. One more cookbook that I did get, and I'm excited for the Christmas season, is Better Homes and Gardens Cookies for Christmas. Now, this one really struck with me because I do bake, and we do sell our sweet treats. And this one has a copyright of 1985. Check out the hairstyle in 1985. It says on the back, rich and buttery, crisp and crunchy, soft and chewy, or light and airy. Whatever your favorite cookie, you're sure to find it in Cookies for Christmas. Bake some for the long-remembered favorites such as gingerbread cutouts or date bars. Or try tempting new recipes such as stuffed stockings or eggnog thumbprints. With nearly 100 recipes to choose from, Cookies for Christmas may start some new Christmas traditions at your house. And so I really will look through this. Oh, look at all those sweet treats. And I love to bake those. I want to try this because that stained glass, it says candy window sugar cookies. I really need to try that. Oh, and look, they even show you how to package them. That would be great for me to learn. And I want to really see in here, look at there, ginger snaps. Maybe I'll try that this Christmas and make a video to show you about the ginger snaps. But y'all, look at all of these. Look at those bears, Christmas bears. So I do love sweet treats. I do love to make things that are pretty, even food items. And Christmas is my favorite time of the year. And so I did pick this book up. I would like, oh, hazelnut snaps. Now that sounds good. It has to be good, y'all. It has brown sugar, butter, corn syrup, ground hazelnuts, flour, and hazelnut liqueur. So could you really go wrong with all that yumminess right there? I'm thinking no. Oh, cinnamon curls. Look at those cinnamon curls. So I could go on and on and on about this book, but I really picked this up for me more so than for resale, but we'll see. Now that probably needed to go in the Christmas video haul, so you may see that 2 times, but I was just so excited about the cookbooks. I did pick up one other cookie book, and this is a little golden book called Raggedy Ann and the Cookie Snatcher. So I thought this was really cute. Now, this one has been loved, so it has been read a great deal. Let's see, the copyright on this is 1972. Does anybody have an idea who the Cookie Snatcher may be just by the cover page? I mean, I'm thinking they pretty much gave it away right there. But I love the graphics in this book. Raggedy Ann and Andy are always such favorites. And apparently she's making shape cookies. So we are teaching shapes in this book as well. And uh-oh, maybe it wasn't him. I judged Andy way too soon. Because look, there are paw prints on the floor. I wonder if it was him. But could be. Poor Andy. Oh, I'm thinking, based on that face, it might not have been Andy. Just like the ones near my doghouse, said Peterkin sadly. He hung his head and moaned. I did it, he said. I'm the cookie snatcher. But I couldn't help it. Those cookies smelled so good, and no one's ever baked anything for me. I think all is forgiven. So poor Andy, I'm really sorry, because here, I blamed you. I did. Judgmental. Oh, but I think it ends well in the end, because Peterkins looks pretty happy there. So I did pick up this little golden book, and I think I got that for like 13 cents. Now, I got a couple of the really, really old records. Let me see if I can find a date on them. I do not see one, but this is a 45. And my friend Katie at Vintage and Vinyl, you can tell me a little bit more about this. This is a Wonderland record, and this is the Do Re Mi record. And it says, music goes round and round, walking to Missouri playmates. Do Re Mi. The graphics alone indicate that it's pretty old to me, but I have some friends that I can ask about this because I don't actually see a date on this one. but I'll have to look and see. And then another record that I picked up were 6 songs on the Good Ship Lollipop. And again, this is a little 45 by Wonderland Records. Double play, double value. These songs are Animal Crackers in My Soup, Early Bird, At the Codfish Ball, When I Grow Up, and Polly Wolly Doodle. So how cute are these? I thought these were super, super cute. I did get a few others that you will see or did see. I hope you got to watch it in my Christmas collaboration video that aired on the 23rd. And if you were not able to go back and watch that, I will put the link up in the eye in the sky to the playlist, because I was not the only one who did a video. It was a collaboration video that was hosted by 2 other YouTubers, and you can find out all the information on that video there and link the playlist to all the other people's videos who participated. So that's everything for today that I got in this haul, except for the things that I said before were in the Christmas portion of the haul. So let's talk favorites. There were some good things in this one. I mean, I got my first piece of whole pottery. I got my first piece of monkey pod wood from Hawaii. I got some vintage cookbooks. So, oh my gosh, it's really a toss-up. Probably for me, it's going to be the cookie cookbook. And I also love this little bear planter. In the comments below, let me know what was your favorite find. Which cookies would you like to see a recipe for? I will actually email it to you if you want me to. And again, tell me if you would eat tomato soup cake, because I don't think I would eat tomato soup cake. If you liked this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. My goal is big. I'd like to have 500 subscribers by December the 31st to blow out 2020. So with your help, I would be able to do that. And also hit that notification bell so you will know when I post a new video, whether it be a shop along with me, some DIY videos are coming up, and some simple sweet treats. We might even pick one out of here and bake it, and I'll have a video for you on that. So until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.